Good morning, good morning, good morning. Fuel tank day. So this is our port side fuel tank, and we've already got the starboard one out. We saw that a long time ago. But this one also needs to come out, because if you look down in here, there is an oil absorbent cloth that has diesel fuel on it. And we do know this tank is leaking, so it's got to come out. So this manifold here, we already took it out when we took out the other one. So that should just be a quick and easy scoot over. Then we'll just undo our fittings here and start pumping out the fuel that's in there. It's not a lot, maybe 10 gallons. So we'll pump out the fuel, and then we'll make our way out with the tank. So let's get started. So we got all the fittings off the tank except for the level sensor, but that's stuck up underneath the cabinetry, and the tank still has a bunch of fuel in it, so it's really heavy. I can't pull it out. So what we're going to do next is empty the tank of the fuel. So we have our diesel jerry can as low in the bilge as we can possibly get it, down over there, and then this hand pump will run from the tank into the diesel jerry can, and by the siphoning effect and gravity, we should only need to pump a few times, and then the diesel should just flow in. That was a lot of fuel. So much fuel we had to go to a neighbor, Dan, thank you, Dan, and Tammy, thank you, down the dock to borrow their jerry cans. So we filled 1, 2, 3 5-gallon ones, and then 2 of these, well, 1.5 of these 18-liter ones from Japan. They sailed around. They said they followed the Ring of Fire, and they picked up these jerry cans in Japan. So thank you for letting us borrow them. But the fuel tank is now empty of fuel, and Devin was able to even wiggle it by hand. So it's definitely empty enough to where we can try to wiggle out the tank and get it out of there. So good job for us today.
So here we are. We got the fuel indicator unhooked, so there's nothing on this, but now we have to go up over here, because in this cabinet is where the fuel fill and vent tubes come down the side of the boat down into the floor to connect to the edge of this tank that goes like all the way towards the hole underneath all of our galley. So right now Matt is trying to, can't really see very well.
Yeah, so there's a deck fill with a hose coming down to fill the tank with fuel from the fuel dock. So that's one line that has to come out. And then there's also a vent line that vents the fuel tank. out overboard. So that's got to come out as well. Because both of those are connected to the tank itself. I just dropped a hose clamp. We'll find that one day. But, yeah, so first things first, actually fortunately it's a nice warm day, so these hoses are really malleable.
Nice.
So that helps a bunch. But yeah, it's just kind of a tight fit over here. Luckily we don't have to cut any cabinetry like we had to on the starboard side. So it's just a matter of pulling these out as easily as we can. Gross my. But I think that is a sign that we're making some progress. So this is our fuel tank. And if you can see this line of dirt and grime, that's basically the end of the cabinet here. So we've got it pulled out pretty good. The other thing that we've been doing is there's been a bunch of bilge pump hose and cabling, wires, house water pressure hose that's in the front of that tank there along the V of the bilge that's been keeping the tank from coming out. So we loosened all that up and we've been slowly pushing it under the tank, all the hose, so we're not completely taking it out. But some of the big ones we have been. So the manual bilge pump hose we had to lift out, and then the automatic bilge pump hose is that shiny yellow one with the cross stitching. That's the last one that we think we will need to pull out of the way. So I'll do that right now so you can see what I'm talking about. So this bilge pump, this hose was connected to our bilge pump. And if we move this back a little bit, and then I can take this, pull it out of the way, like so. So now the idea will be that the tank can clear these little wires just by kind of working them underneath, and then our grounding strap, which of course also needs to be replaced, that can be worked underneath as well. Yep. And so the thought was that the way that the tank is angled and the way the bilge is angled, we may not have needed to pull out these floorboards, but I think now it's pretty obvious that we will need to. What do you think, babe?
Yeah. See if it works. Oh.
No.
Oh, we're so
We're gonna have to take that
close. Oh, it was real
It was
close.
real close. Real
Okay,
close.
let's just get this floor piece out, and then I think that'll be the last push we need.
Yeah.
So, since it didn't work, we took this veneer piece off. However, that still didn't give us this piece underneath, so we have to take the cabinetry apart. So we started first by moving all the cushions, and now we'll move everything out of the way and start disassembling this piece. Yay!
Look what we did. We took our cabinet out. Floor's gone. Look, we can step right here into the bilge. Check that out. Ooh, it's nice and cool.
Nice and cool in the bilge.
Because on the other side of my feet is the water. Okay, now the moment of truth.
It's gonna happen, baby.
It wasn't even that hard to take all the cabinetry out. Like, I'm so glad we didn't stop at that.
Yeah. I'm glad we kept going.
Me too. Alright. Keep going. This is the lesson. Just keep swimming. Okay, ready? Oh no! Wires are in the way.
Hold on. Hold, please.
Interesting. There's an extra. Okay, maybe we're gonna have to do our trick again. Oh no, maybe not. Yep. Get up those under there. It's gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, it better. Oh, it has to.
Oh no.
No. No. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh no.
No. What are we taking apart now?
I think this front lip has to come off.
Yeah. Here we go.
So, fuel tank is out, and look how gross that is. 40 years of disgusting. Look at that. There's the fill pipe and the vent hose. Look at, there's like a washer, paper, debris, whatever all that is. So that's the thing with aluminum, is like it can't sit on the hole like that, or else that debris will pile up underneath it, and then that debris stores moisture, and then the moisture and the debris eat away at the aluminum and cause corrosion, and that's why you get those little micro pinholes in your fuel tanks. So yeah, we're gonna get that cleaned up, because this one over here, when we pulled this fuel tank out, look, it's nice and clean. So I'll get that cleaned up, and that'll be the last project for tonight until we put all of our cabinetry away. Cabinetry.
I'm gonna start dinner.
Start dinner. And Babe's gonna start dinner. But huge accomplishment for today so far. Devin put it out in the universe yesterday that we were going to get that fuel tank out today, and she was right. Here we are. I had low confidence that we were going to get it all done today, but look at us. We did it. Woohoo! All right, guys. See you later. Alright, bilge is clean as far as I can reach. There's a little bit of that line. You see that black line? Way back up in there. That's about as far as I could go. And it's also not perfect, but it's not perfect, but it's good enough for now. Have to get up early tomorrow, so yeah. We'll call it done. Good enough. But definitely can say we made the boat a little bit better today. For sure. So happy. See you guys.